Hey, so we're back for what, part two of our first video that we were talking about a few days ago, the scenario I told you. I had a Kroger where the guy followed me all the way to my car trying to convince me to give him my number, and again, I was parked kind of all the way in the back of Kroger. So to me, it was really inappropriate, uncomfortable, a lot of things. So on the first video, I was telling you all how that happened and how we have to realize, especially as women, the obligation we feel around saying yes and remembering that we have the right to say no. Okay, and what that has to do with body love and with self love, how that even intertwines in the first place. So we can kind of just jump directly into it. I'll repeat the story. I guess I already summed it up for those who didn't see the first video, but you can always go back and rewatch that one. We're leaving out of Kroger. I had a guy kind of call out to me. I ignore him in the first place. I'm crossing the street, leaving out into the parking lot, whatever. He calls out to me. I ignore him. He starts chasing after me, taps me on the shoulder, and I stop, annoyed, kind of look over at him, whatever, and he starts just talking. Um, he's like, do I know you from somewhere? I'm like, no, I gotta go. I got somewhere to be. And I keep saying, I gotta go, I gotta go, I got somewhere to be. No, no, no. You don't know me, I don't know you. He's like, I know you, I know you, I know you from somewhere. You must have been to my shop. I'm like, your shop? I ain't been to your shop. No, I haven't been. No, I don't know you. Okay, gotta go, gotta go. And he keeps following me. He's like, let me get to know you. Let me get to know you. I think you're so beautiful. And I'm like, no, I'm not interested. As I give you whatever you want, whatever you need. I'm like, no, I'm not interested. I'm still trying to walk, fast. Get to my car, coming up on my car, and this guy is, I have a little dent on my car, and he's like, oh, this dent, I can take it to my shop, get it fixed up for free. You'll have to pay me nothing. And it's like they say, y'all know what they say, nothing's for free. So he's still not just taking my no and actually leaving me alone. I see it's a lady kind of parked in front of me in her car. She's in her car and she's starting to notice. So she's like giving me a look, like she's paying attention. So I appreciated it because it was almost like she was about to get out of her car, and help along. But I ended up having to get into my car, slam the door in his face, and he's still kind of talking outside the window, and he finally walks away. But this was kind of the whole sum up of the scenario. And even kind of telling a story, it kind of makes your heart race a little bit because it's just wildly inappropriate. If I'm telling you no and you're not leaving me alone. And if this is happening before you even got my number, like I said in the first video, this is a hell of a red flag for anything that will actually be in a relationship, okay? So that's kind of, not number one, but one of the things in there when it comes to body love and self-love is noticing those red flags and kind of loving ourselves and respecting ourselves enough to keep up the boundaries that we have for ourselves, um, of being worthy, of being just worthy of respect and love, the right kind, and saying no. And like I said, saying no and realizing we have the right to say no. So that's a big red flag up front. And you've been felt the obligation, and a lot of us do. A lot of us have already been in situations. I could talk forever to you all about mine. Have been in situations where, as a woman, we have felt obligated to tell others yes, over and over and over again, draining ourselves of our energy. And we've been told somebody yes. I gave out our number to this man in fear of, oh my gosh, will another man find me attractive? Will another man come after me like this? Am I supposed to be flattered that he's still coming for me? He think I'm that beautiful that he followed me all the way to my car. No, no, boundary line crossed. That is toxic, like controlling energy coming already, being shown to you up front. But if you're in that obligation stage and you're not at a point where you are secure enough, confident enough to know your worth, you've been felt obligated to say yes, got somebody number, or you've been lonely, you ain't talking to nobody, you feel like as a woman, as someone who is an attractive woman, you're supposed to have a man, so you gonna take this guy's number and just start talking to him. Next thing you know, y'all in a relationship, and you're experiencing all types of toxic behavior, abusive behavior, whether it's actually physical, and it don't always have to be physical, y'all. We know that, okay? These verbally abusive men, people. I don't mean to even keep just saying men, but people, emotional abusers. Just so many ways that trauma can be added to your body, and the mind is just as strong as the body. When something affects the mind, it affects the body, vice versa. When something affects the body, it affects the mind. So you've been felt obligated in this one situation to tell this man yes, and now you've added a whole line and list of additional traumas that you would have to heal from, mind and body, to truly get back aligned and start bringing in the type of energy that you truly want and deserve and desire. That will become a whole cycle of things. So we want to learn up front, like I said in the caption, how to be consciously aware of when we're feeling obligated to say yes to something, and not saying no, when we're not putting our foot down the way we really know we need to and we want to at the moment. Instead, we are going by the descriptions and standards of those around us, of people around us, of society we're in, and what they tell us we should be doing at the moment. And instead, not for that obligation to say yes and be saying no the way we need to actually gain back the love for ourselves and our body as needed, to step away from those zones, to step away from what they say you get back what you put out. So if I am allowing myself to bring in this negative energy, how could I ever have any positive? Once I close the door to allowing something that I know isn't correct, looking at those red flags, acknowledging them, okay, acknowledging them up front, not way down the line, but up front, I allow myself, realize I'm not obligated to say yes. I'm not obligated to say yes. No means no. I close that door. Closing that door to negative, just like that, is opening the door to so much positive. Just because I've acknowledged this negative, I can now see what that source was and pinpoint it out, not do it anymore. It's a whole process of things. So, and again, when it comes down to just realizing too, just because somebody is trying to talk to us, asking for our number, trying to take us out, it doesn't always mean it's good for us. And if we're deep in our confidence, our security, all of that, our body love, we know that whoever is meant for us is going to love our body and love us for how it is, for who it is only going to want to make it better. Not for their reasons for it, but for it to help us be better in all ways, for true alignment. Not for these little like music video type of reasons, but you know what I'm saying. So again, just no means no. And when it comes to men too, same thing. Realize rejection is normal. Oh my gosh, that comes in all areas of life, right? Rejection is normal, you guys. Take a no, man, and leave me the fuck alone. Walk away. It shouldn't be you feeling like you ain't manly no more. Oh, you're not attractive. Oh, you this or you that. We got to get to a more secure state with our bodies, with our mind, with everything. So we're not feeling so desperate. Men and women, because that goes for the no means no. Women, you're not obligated to say yes. Men, no means no. For the same reason, though. We're not desperate. We love ourselves. We love our bodies. So we know when I say no to this person who I do want can still come. And when I get a no from this person, another person will still come. I am beautiful. I am worthy. I'm desirable. The end. The end. So we don't have to be desperate. We are not obligated to people other than ourselves. We are obligated to no one but ourselves, right? I'm obligated to nobody but me. What makes me feel good? Same for you. So, no means no. No obligation to yes, right? So, we're in this body love, self love journey together. Don't forget to check out the link in my bio. Get to my memberships page, you guys. You can sign up, subscribe for any membership so we can experience this journey together. I'll be posting a couple of new things to the blog area for the free newsletters for people who keep up with the site. So I'll be talking to y'all soon. We got some new things moving and coming out. We're in our journey. We're on our path, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. No victim mode here. No victim mode here. No victim mode here. I get to tell my story as the hero, so I'm the hero now, you guys. No means no. I'm not obligated to tell nobody yes, right? Won't be telling your ass yes unless I want to. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon.